Well, and first thing I'll say is, in talking to my team prior to the game, my conversation was, you know, how competitive Colorado's been. They're competing. The record doesn't, reflect how hard they're playing and how well they're being coached. And so I knew coming into the game that it was going to be a hard-fought contest, and it was. I thought they made a few more plays than we made, especially in the second half. They made some good runs, because they were able to execute, make some connecting plays offensively, and that's what they do. They share the ball, they play for each other, and I thought they did a really good job on the boards. We have to do a better job of putting bodies on guys, but they did a good job. They had 16 offensive rebounds that led to, 17 second chance points.
Questions? What's the status of Jordan Ivy Curry, and what does his absence mean for your team today?
Of course, we miss him. He's an experienced player for us. He's having a solid season for us, and that's difficult. But he's going to be fine, I think. But right now it's more day to day where he is. I don't know his status when he'll return, but I know he's working hard to try to recover and get back.
In the first meeting, Colorado played Elijah Malone a lot more. Today it was Bangott Dak. What was it like preparing for a different center matchup?
Well, both of them are uniquely, like you said, different players. One's an amazing low post player, can score around the basket. He has great weight to him and size, so he can get deep in the post. The other's more versatile, can score around the basket, can step outside and knock down a shot. Runs the floor really, really well. He can get up and down the floor, so he makes it tough on your transition defense because he runs so hard. So they're uniquely different, but both are very good players.
Those look like kind of those runs on either side of halftime. They closed the first half, I think it was 9-2, opened the second half at 9-3 after you'd had the lead late in the first half, and that's kind of when they took the lead. What do you feel like happened with your team on either side of halftime that maybe things got away from you a little bit?
Well, I thought, to close the half, I thought we turned it a few times. That helped them, and they made some timely shots. We turned it a few times. A few missed assignments defensively. They knocked down some shots. And then start the second half, I thought, first I thought we got some pretty good shots, for our guys and our guys that are capable of knocking down shots. We didn't hit them, and that helped, that helped their run too. So they had some good shots in the second half, and they were able to knock them down. I thought we had some pretty good looks, and we did knock them down. And that's part of basketball. We're on the road, and they were able to connect on them, and we weren't. And then, combine that with, like I said, when they did miss, second and third shot attempts because they were active on the glass. They really long, one of the biggest and longer teams that we faced this year, and they were able to kind of, take advantage of that length around the basket.
Just curious, this may be a little bit off topic, but if I looked this up correctly, I believe you were a freshman at Duke, and you came to this building for a game that Colorado won narrowly. Any memories of that's going back a ways? We got any memories of it?
Yeah, I remember losing the game, and I remember Jay Humphreys, was a pretty daggone good player. I see his name in the rafters. Great player, great guy, and so those are two things I remember. I remember they got us here, and I remember us. I remember Jay because he was a terrific guard. So those are things I remember.
All set?
Thank you.
All right, thanks, everyone.
All right, guys. You guys take care.
Thanks.